Have you been led down the garden path? Trust your spidey senses and don't beat yourself up. But also, don't keep clinging to rope that's cutting your hands just because of ego, pride, fear, maybe financial investment, shame, or because you've placed a so-called expert on a pedestal. If your gut is screaming, listen. If something feels off, pay attention. If the facts don't match the story, that is your sign. Look, sometimes it doesn't matter how much truth or factual information is put in front of someone. It doesn't matter that their intuition has been sending alarm bells off left, right, and center. It doesn't matter that they can see what's really happening. Given all the facts, they still choose to believe the lie. Why does this happen? Well, there are a few reasons. Believing the lie feels easier than facing the truth. Maybe they've invested a lot of money and feel stuck between a rock and a hard place. Could be fear of losing identity, community, income status. They also don't want to look foolish for trusting a charlatan. They think, we've gone this far, we can't turn back now. I get it. They were led to believe this person was a Messiah, a Moses, Jesus like knower of all wisdom. It could be a cult-like dynamic that you don't even realize that you're in. But here's the thing. The truth will always reveal itself. It may take a minute. It may take years, but the truth always rises. The cream always floats to the top of the milk. And when your own intelligence and own inner knowing finally realizes you went down a path that wasn't best, when your inner knowing whispers, there's something not quite right, this is the moment to act with integrity. Stop. Breathe. Listen. Pause. Reflect. Do not be hard on yourself. We're all human. We're all learning. We're all recalibrating. But also, do not continue down the same road just because it's familiar, just because you feel you have no other choice. Ask yourself, what is the most diligent thing I can do in this moment? That may mean read between what they're saying to you. Stop believing their spin-doctored manipulative doctrine. Stop letting their emails, messages, stories, posts, and justifications sway you. Step away from the one that sold you these dreams. It could be a family member who manipulated you. It could be a narcissistic partner, a consultant that you put trust in, a charlatan of some kind. At the end of the day, whatever situation is going on for you, whether it's professionally or personally, it's okay to seek better and further particulars elsewhere from grounded, transparent, and congruent sources. Pay attention to the red flags you once minimized. The patterns show up everywhere in business, spiritual spaces, relationships, consultants, mentors, even family systems. At the end of the day, the lesson is universal. Trust your spidey senses. Listen between the spaces. Listen to what is not being said. There's a certain personality type that when they say something, treat it like opposite day. What they're actually saying is the opposite of the truth. My favorite quote, where there is love, nothing is too much trouble and there is always time. And there is another truth hidden in this. When you receive some information or message that seems to be steering your perception one way, stop. Take your time. Breathe. Do your own due diligence. Maybe the ones they were attacking. Go directly to the source and ask them the questions. Do your research. Be your own fact checker. The universe sends signals long before the collapse happens. Your intuition whispers before it screams. Pay attention now so you don't have to recover from a deeper wound later. As always, I am saying this with love, care, and due diligence. Be well.